Let's keep trying this. It's been working out. Obsidian Emerald. Restorative Venom. Got Mac, play Mac. I don't know, I mean, there's some... I know 2610 was playing Dually, and I'm pretty sure he was doing well with it. At least it was on patch day.
Ah, a friend. I mean,
And that was like when Mac was at his most busted. Where are the weapons? Oh, that's awkward.
Do you have to leave already? Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
A statement about monetization. Did I make a statement about monetization? I'm pretty sure I took it out of the stream title. I did not take it out of the stream title. What? I definitely took it out of the stream title, but there's a reason why it's a chat command. It's probably fine. Do I care about the drops, though? I mean, I guess anything's better than the drops from here.
Not all my subjects survive my experiments.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
How do you hugelings use these things?
These are also not weapons. What am I supposed to do? What do you want from me, game?
I only sell things so I can buy things. Huge things.
Okay, there's weapons.
My battle
Guaranteed.
days are over, but my weapons crave more. Nouveau teaches stillness. I prefer action.
Charges the spider mace, which gives me healing. I don't know. It's pretty bad. You could take the bottled lightning to have. Slightly unearthed
Why
energy
must
pot.
we
Yeah,
do
I
this?
saw. That was a weird second
I have
hotfix.
faced 82 foes exactly like you.
Like, of all the
People are
changes to make to energy pot, I don't know why those are the ones that got reverted. I don't know if there was some bug with Chris Army Knife.
You are
Yikes.
merely a step on the ladder I must climb.
Again, a hotfix. Yeah, it's a really small one. There were like 3 total changes. It was energy potion enchants and a Chris Army Knife enchant got tweaked.
Hi, I'm Quixel, master merchant or something.
After all these centuries.
I mean, it's harder to spam than it was on patch day, for what it's worth, but...
It takes real confidence to let a kid train you. I'm impressed.
Like 65-35 that we can take it. But 35% to just lose the game feels really bad. Yeah, I think it would have been fine.
What strange creatures prowl these streets?
Just got Lich's book on a vat of acid run. Does that work? Can you do anything with that?
Food is life. Our bodies are just containers for it.
I mean, it's better than getting a potion. Kind of. Maybe not.
You remind me of someone I fought last century.
Yeah. So the damage isn't really that good. Okay. The regen clutching it up. Incense has been growing on you. Incense is kind of nice upgraded. Like, it's almost like a Dock Lines.
I'm not getting out of this pool, darling. But you're welcome to join me. That piece has some stories.
Sunlight Spear, real item. 11-second cooldown. Seems so tough to use.
With each new discovery, the formula of life is revealed.
Oh, we're just buying silver chocolate. think we have the shield pressure, especially with the slows.
I'm faster than lightning!
Could be very wrong. We'll see. Nah, that looks fine. That looks fine. Secret formula is almost unusable. How much CC is running around? Yeah. Like, long cooldown items are always really sketchy. Get another smelling salts. What are these dupes? Yeah, I saw. Not sure why they did that.
We're part shop, part museum.
Frog next to
more time
poison.
comes
I
greater
think the spider mace
perfection.
is... The spider mace should be faster, right? This doesn't work on both adjacents anymore. It's just the item to the left. Well, the dually is level 4. I still have
If
not
you
leveled.
knew my true purpose,
Probably
you
losing
would
here.
stand aside.
There's no way to merge duped items into an upgrade. Well, it's supposed to be difficult to get duped items. Like, it'd be weird to have an event for it. Are we winning? Dually Sport sucks. Nope. Wait! Somehow clutched that one.
I can hear my sister's laughter.
If you're not ready for my training, I'm not sure where else to send you. You've learned all you can from me. See Argenta. She's wonderful. Roller coaster of emotion with PvP fights and PvE fights. Yeah, I mean, when you're less familiar with the items that you're playing with, it becomes a lot harder to predict the outcome of a fight. But like when you're playing Weapon Vanessa for the 100th time, like you have a rough idea of what your board is capable of beating.
Any good fights lately? Oh, I do miss it.
Are we moose gaming? Down for some moose gaming.
Use it well. Make me proud.
Huh.
Plus more PvE fights on Mac than any other character, but it seems like you can recover from them pretty easily. I think that has more to do with just people playing bad boards early on in the patch and being able to get away with poor play early on in the patch in general. I don't think he especially is good at recovering from losing PvE fights. Hey, Mr. Hempsey. I really want to go here. I can haste this thing instead of the incense.
Life is pretty long.
I think it's okay.
I can help you finish it faster. Your settings are incompatible with the Hexa software.
Sells potions. So, costs gold, costs gold. I guess we're taking a Cinder, despite not playing a burn build. I think I'm Chocolate Bar Gaming.
The Bazaar has many secrets. I will uncover them all.
When you're ready.
A little bit more damage scaling.
But I'll
Now I'm gonna rehaste the incense. I think it does hit hard.
You are a child to me, and I will punish you. I seek the ultimate secret. Will you get me any closer?
Icy incense.
I have no pride for you to wound.
Skills renamed to Poppy Field at home. Yeah. Yeah, the incense is sick. Slow 2 items for 4 seconds. Scales up my damage a bit. Still don't care about potions. I don't think I'm buying chocolate again. Is 50 life better than 3 gold? Let's buy silver. These are pretty bad event timing.
Just close your eyes and grab something. Hat's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
6 seconds slow.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Is it easy to force VAT? I don't know. I've had one VAT game so far. It's a large silver item. It's not the easiest thing in the world to find. You also need a medium silver item. The potion multicast thingy. It's gonna live and die by its CC, too. Like, the VAT itself's first activation is kind of slow. And you're strong when you get that first activation off, but you do need to have stuff to keep you alive to get it going. Give it to Big Bone. This is the type of board that could play the Femur, yeah.
My mind glows. I see everything.
Correct. Expansions from last season cannot be turned off. They're automatically unlocked for everyone and just part of the character's base pool now.
When we are finished, may I dissect you for study?
Hey, Robin-kun. Thanks for the prime. Welcome, welcome, welcome. True, going forward, we could actually have like 300+ items at some point. Yep. It's a long way away, but yep. Thanks for streaming. Yeah. Happy to be here. How's the audio quality today, by the way? I'm still dialing in the new mic settings. In my audio test, it sounded a lot clearer than before, but... Seems okay, sounds fine, sounds good. Okay. Yikes. Here's at least while it's the season, if you don't obtain it from Prize Pass, maybe you cannot put it in your pool of cards? What? No, the previous season's prize passes, they said are just going to be unlocked automatically for everyone at the end of the pass. They just become a part of the character's base set.
An endless fire, unquenchable.
You feel about gigantic pools that can't be turned off? I mean, I personally feel pretty good about them.
My power burns hotter, melting away impurities.
Yeah, but like inconsistency is kind of like the soul of these games. How does Moose Staff upgrade? Oh, it's the current season. Oh, like if you can toggle it after you unlock it? Yeah, that I don't know for sure. I haven't unlocked any of them yet.
A thing of true beauty.
I don't think that board needs dive weights. But if you don't have the duped pearl or jellyfish, I guess you might as well play it. Usually playing 2 poison items isn't what you need. I don't know how much poison the catfish is doing for you after the buff. But usually I would play either puffer or catfish. and play an extra defensive item somewhere. God, you have a Toxic Pearl, too. What are we doing? I think either of these have 3 drops. Long enough they need to do rotation. Well, I don't think they ever need to do rotation. It's just the inconsistency is part of the game. Like, you're not supposed to be able to play the same comps over and over again. You should be making your comp decisions based on what you see in the shops.
Disgusting creatures.
Ideally, there's enough interchangeable parts for various comps that it's not like you're completely bricked when you don't find specific things. Like, it's the same thing now with, like, single weapon builds. You don't always play the exact same items. Sometimes you play Cutlass with your Crow's Nest, sometimes you play Flagship with your Crow's Nest, sometimes you play Double Barrel with your Crow's Nest.
Well, howdy, hero. Trash is tragedy.
Yeah, I mean, from what we've seen, they've been trying to make things pretty interchangeable.
Hooey!
Like, they added some redundancy to, like, slow burn comps with the Vanessa expansion last month.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
So with enough variance to keep the game interesting, but not slow so much the slot machine. Well, it's never a slot machine as long as you're making decisions after, right? Like, the thing that makes a slot machine frustrating is that you don't feel like you get to make any decisions. That's not really a variance problem.
Each moment is a jewel, multifaceted, glitter. Linger in your moments, lie languid in the river of time.
Yeah, heavy holster is pretty good. There's an upper limit to how much variance you'd enjoy, but you don't know where that limit is.
I will remain.
You should be able to force comps, you should be able to form some reasonable expectations.
People are
I don't know. I mean, I think that's just a character identity thing, right? Like, your expectations is that you get to do something that is within the archetypes you expect that character to have access to. More than it is a variance thing. Like, as long as the designs of the characters are cohesive, I feel like naturally the problem just solves itself.
Please share with me your secrets.
Like, naturally you're just going to have different synergies between different packages that all kind of intermingle well. I think the argument is at some point, theoretically, the choice of shop you visit wouldn't matter anymore because there are too many items. Maybe, but I think at that point, that's when you just redesign the shops, no? You just, like, change the focus away from small and medium and more towards the tag shops. Like, there's no reason to do that now, but that seems just like a future problem that needs to be solved in the game design. An extra hour option for 2 shop choices. Yeah, like, there are ways to mitigate that. Revert reroll prices or add a reroll? I don't know about that, but I don't think that solves the issue. Like, if the shop pools are just, like, so wide with enough redundancy across the board, then... Like, the issue of choosing which shops to go to. Like, if there's 5 large items that do a thing that your comp wants, and 5 medium items that do a thing your comp wants, and they're, like, somewhat interchangeable, then there's, like, no difference between a large shop and a medium shop, assuming the pool sizes are the same. Like, adding more roles doesn't fix that. It's just making more consistency, which isn't the goal.
You're huge! Do you have any huge items?
You also add more items each shop as the pool gets bigger. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Unless you want to constrain the different archetypes to certain sizes, which I feel like doesn't make much sense. Then you're eventually going to reach a point where it's not like the small item shop is going to be better for certain comps than medium item shops. Where right now, you choose to go to the medium shop when you're like looking for a figurehead or, well, a figurehead or a pistol sword. But if there's similar items that function at small or large, then there's not much reason to be selective over which shops you want to go to. More item types means less upgrades. Yeah.
Try Barcoon. He needs to get his numbers.
With enough power.
Expectation should be broad. Like, I expect to achieve a 1k DPS build by 5 seconds or something. If it's like an exact setup to be good, that would be bad. Yeah, and I think throughout the beta, the problem has been the exact setups are a little bit too common. Like, most of the variance in builds comes from, like, enchants and skills, rather than what items the boards play.
I would promise to be here when you're ready, but I am very old.
Where's the number is not the most relevant? I don't think I'm cutting this for,
I have seen such talent
Hobby
once
Field.
before, and it bloomed into Adira.
Its original goal is that you wouldn't upgrade, but replace them with a new one. Yeah, and that makes more sense if you have, like, these sort of redundant items in the game. When you can replace your deep water anglerfish with a lighthouse eventually, or vice versa, rather than just needing to upgrade your anglerfish. And, like, we have seen this sort of design across the expansion so far. The same function across multiple sizes. The larger version becomes inherently worse due to space limitations. Well, no, because they can have different power levels, right? Like, again, look at Deepwater Anglerfish versus Lighthouse. The Lighthouse charges faster. It does more damage output, but it takes up more space. Like, there's trade-offs, but they fill the same role on the board.
Man or beast? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Of course, drill dually in all your games. Yeah, and the variance between the drill dually boards is in what skills you get and what enchants you get. I feel like, as far as forcible comps go, like, drill dually has pretty good variance to it, despite it being built around, like, drill metronome. There's a lot of different ways that board looks on day 10. Like, where you get your damage from can be different, where you get your sustain from can be different, whether you have any sustain at all can be different. How fast the board is. What's your CC package? Hey, Ross. Where is it going?
I'm trying to do the Viper Cane thing? No. Just, we might, if we see it. I am just trying to moose some people.
When we are finished, may I dissect you for study?
There's currently no substitute for it. I mean, 2610 was playing a lot of Dualtron, which scales in a similar way to Drill. Like, there was an attempt with the expansion to have an item that serves as a replacement for Drill. We could argue over how effective it is, but... also make Drill better? Yeah, of course. But they also make Dualtron better. That's what we mean by there's redundancy in the packages. Now it's not just find Drill. There's another thing that you can play. It does a similar thing, but not exactly like what Drill does.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation. You might try JJ's shop.
Another step forward on my path.
Bugs are just Drill Dualtron activators, though? Yeah, that's Dually. He builds up an engine. So we could upgrade the smelling salts, or we upgrade the incense scan.
With more time comes greater perfection.
I don't know. More slows, more regen. Regen is damage. Slows are good.
I pay well for mid-sized things. Reasonable sized things.
Magnus's Beamer.
Holes I could sell. Hope that rat Quixel was watching.
Is this better than the small things? At least by toxic scaling. I got excited about the bone, but it might just be kind of bad. Give max balance after the hot fix. Seems a lot better. Potions haven't really felt like a comp with all the changes, but the poppy field stuff's alright.
Disgusting creatures.
Weapon stuff in general has seemed pretty good. He's got a slow start problem, but I don't know. He scales very aggressively if he gets to play. Battlefield's bugged. Yeah, I heard. So a lot of outliers. So yes, but also every character has their outliers, right? Like, Vanessa gets to do these crazy burst things with ammo. Pig gets to have these crazy late games with Fixer-Upper. Dooley gets to do silly things with Power Drill. Blow up boards with Mamasaur. Like, characters are kind of defined by their outliers. Mac, in exchange for not really being able to do much at the start of combat, or having very good defenses at all, has crazy comps at like 7 or 8 seconds. But, like, a slow start is one of the biggest weaknesses in the game, too. And it's not like he has a giant HP pool like Pig to sort of make up for it.
People first, profit 10.
Vat of acid.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
You could make a case that I should pivot here. I am not going to, though. When you haste or slow. Need one tap by sniper van before your board starts. Yeah, or just like ammo killing you before your board starts. Everything gets perma-slowed at 2 seconds into the fight. Your items never activate. Like, you're not the one doing those things, but like Doolies and Vanessas can do that to you. Especially Vanessas. Yeah, like, for as slow as a lot of Dooley's items are, Dooley does still have Uzi. Mac does not have an item like Uzi.
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both.
I have enough slow for Femur. I have enough slow for Femur, but I don't think it's better than what I'm doing.
Get me any closer.
Like, our poison is giving us regen and damage scaling. And it's not like the Spider Mace is slow either. Like, Spider Mace kind of is Femur. But on a small item.
Fight me again. I must repeat the experiment.
Is it odd that Vanessa is the only instant defense clam with instant combos? No, it's just part of the character's identity. Like, Vanessa also gets Oceanic Rush. Vanessa has the ammo stuff that's supposed to do that early burst. That's just where her outlier power is.
If you have to ask the price.
Yeah, items like holsters, exactly. And see Goop Flail go off. I have lost to a Goop Flail. I don't remember how it happened. It was all kind of a blur.
Tell everyone you got it here.
After all these centuries, there is still
Chance an
more to
item
learn.
with slow effects. If I recall, a slow Spider Mace is really gross. For some reason, this is like 4 seconds of slow. Yep.
Eat up, bulk up, get solid. That's right.
Maybe fine. Should maybe just go for Waters of Infinity. Don't crit me! Crit me. Okay, it's fine. Oh wait, this doesn't one-shot you anymore. Oh, wait. Oh, this fight's a lot more reasonable. Okay.
Mac has his own drill, maze, and caltrops, floor spike. Big bone time. I think I bought the big bone for no reason.
With each new discovery, the formula
Like,
of life is revealed.
This is a ton of damage. I'm not cutting the slows. Definitely not cutting the spider mace. There's always a reason for big bone. I mean, that's what I thought. Regen skills have to be good, right?
Than biology, it can be learned.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All that life rushing through your body.
Femur better with all the slows? I don't think so. Like, the spider mace also gets fast from the slows. We're already scaling off of our slows because of the wait. We're scaling off of our regen from this. So we're indirectly scaling from our... We're scaling from our slow items. And then the slows also trigger this, which poisons, which scales our damage. And our poison scales our regen. And our regen scales our damage.
Discounts for peace.
Sorry, Bone.
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
So our start is abysmally slow.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Once we get over our abysmally slow start, we're pretty strong. The bone trail. Look, one of these days, we will get the bone in play. Today just wasn't the day. Would slow the incense, but that still charges the spider mace. I don't know. It's a lot of XP to give up, but it's a pretty nice skill.
Whatever moves pay you, I'll double it.
Most successful bone at max large items did have double heavy spider mace, though. Okay. I believe you.
Experience is treasure. I will share mine. I do not teach violence. I teach mastery over it.
Bones into Poppy Field has been a lot better. Yeah, I've had a couple of good Poppy Field runs. This is my first time playing a Moose Staff on a board where it made sense. I feel like it's been pretty good.
You remind me of someone I fought last century.
Now, is Depth Charge better or worse than Puffer if you have full Jellyfish combo? Depends how quick you can get the Depth Charge going. Depth Charge being CC is a pretty big deal. Like, the freezes are real nice. The appeal of Puffer is if you get it going at 0 seconds and you're killing them fast, then you don't need the CC. Spider Mace. This isn't doing much less, though. This is why you're keeping it. Yeah, it's usually pretty hard to play both Puffer and Depth Charge. I don't think I've ever had success playing both. It's just too much space. Yeah, the Moose is just here for the damage and the sustain. Well, protection. A guaranteed second of life is kind of big when you're charge nonsensing. And I have a lot of damage. 2 times your regen. At the start of combat, it's like a figurehead. And the regen only goes up over the fight. Like, the real answer is Staff of the Moose is doing the most damage. Yeah, we want to upgrade this again.
Make deals, not war.
I think I want to cut the Venom.
I can feel our energies resonating.
Not really faster. Activating at 5.8 when the Amber activates anyway. Stunning Strike, Quick Freeze, Paralytic Poisons already. Yeah, yeah. My experience with Depth Charge is that when you're playing Depth Charge, it's like a Clamora board with good starting haste on the Depth Charge. And then your damage comes from Yeti Crab Depth Charge.
I seek the ultimate power. I have no time for you.
Is Amber better than Second Incense? Yeah.
I can hear my sister's laughter.
Hmm, 13 regen. Pretty cool event, actually. I'll take it. I'll take it.
You have great potential. Let me train you.
No, Tiny is not an enchant.
Your enlightenment is my reward.
You are a child to me, and I will punish you. If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
Ooh. No freezes. Okay, a freeze.
All change begins in the heat of the crucible.
Rainbow Potion was kind of scary there. We get the perfects. This was a weird run. Replay. Yeah, we can. We can. Freezes landed on the weapons. Mustaf got to attack. 124 regen. This is giving 300 damage, almost 400 damage by the end of the fight.
Is it even a pursuit when perfection's so easy to catch?
Haven't seen Pendulum really yet. Oh, Pendulum's sweet. It does a lot. Yeah, I had a few really good Pendulum runs. I see the change. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. But they sure did. So where is... So the Dualtron expansion is on 15. So that'll probably be tomorrow or the day after. A couple more days of Mac. These Mac boards don't care or can't fit Pendulum. Maybe. I played on a lot of my boards. Probably a little under half end up playing Pendulum. Garbage. Why is there so much trash in these chests? Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will play some more. Hope you guys stick around.